Now, the breakaway Liv Golf series landed a major blow in the battle for golf supremacy by rising away 6 players from the PGA Tour on Tuesday. World number 2 and reigning Open champion Cameron Smith is the biggest name to join the league, and he's also joined by India's Anirban Lahiri. Lahiri is in Boston ahead of the 4th Liv tournament this week, and also spoke to our sports editor Digvijay Singh on the reasons for his switch. Listen in.
Anirban, thanks for your time. I sort of guessed when I got your message last week that something was in the works. But when did you finally decide that it's time to move on from the PGA Tour?
I think that's a incorrect way of putting it, Diggy. I don't think it's so much moving on from a tour. It was about exploring, another option. It was also exploring an alternative way to view professional golf. To answer your question, I think it was after the first event happened in London. Once that first event took off, I saw what was happening. Some of my friends were playing. I spoke to them, and they said, "Look, it's great. It's this. I know it's got a lot of heat. It's come under a lot of scrutiny, but it's not what everybody's saying it is." So that's when I really started thinking about it. Started considering it. And then it evolved from there.
Whenever a player says, especially when joining Liv Golf, that I want to spend more time with family, we perhaps forget that a lot of times it's living out of a suitcase. And especially for you, it's in a different country, it's more difficult. That's even what Cameron Smith said on joining Liv on Tuesday. But the other criticism which keeps coming is, these players are leaving for money. For you, I don't think that matters, because you earned more than $3 million in the last season. So clearly money isn't everything.
See, the fact of the matter is, if you were to break it down, can I make a really good living playing on the PGA Tour? Yes. Is it a reality? Yes. Just look at the last 7 years that I've spent here. I've already done it. And that was another thing that I wanted to ask myself, have I proved to myself that I can compete at this level? Yes. Have I fallen short of my ambitions? Yes. I wanted to win on tour. I wanted to play more majors. I wanted to be, content, and I haven't done that. But, am I really, do I really feel like I didn't give it everything? And do I really feel that I'm running away? No, I'm not doing any of those things. I'm actually running, not even running, I'm moving towards the direction that I want to go. And like you mentioned about Cam, he's an Aussie kid. He wants to go spend 3-4 months in Australia every year. A lot of these guys are scheduling that. I was talking to Mark Leishman. He's doing the same thing. For me, it's not just about playing, I only want to play 15 times in a year. No, that's not me. I'm not saying I want to play only 15, 16 times in a year. I still want to play 20 plus tournaments. But I'm going to also choose those tournaments. I'm going to play maybe the Indian Open. I'm going to probably play a few tournaments in Asia. I might, I'm still going to try and qualify for the British, the Open Championship. I'm still going to qualify for any major that I can. So I'm not going to give up on all the things that motivate me, but I'm also going to move towards the things that I want to move towards. So, that money factor, let's be honest, I'm not going to get a, 9-figure deal like the top guys. So for me, it was more about having the opportunity to, but let's again not be casual about the fact that we are playing for a lot of money. So that definitely is a motivating factor. There's no denying it. But for me, the factor that I'm going to have a life, and a life that I would like to lead, or a life that I would like to project going forward, not just for myself, but for everybody around me, that outweighs more than anything else that, I could get.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.